Welcome to the Atlas Exercise Bodyweight series. This video will focus on Series 4, targeting the back and posterior chain. The bodyweight workout for the back and posterior chain includes 5 key exercises: Superman, swimmer, donkey kicks, fire hydrant, and hip raise. These exercises are designed to strengthen your posterior chain, improve posture, and enhance core stability. Superman scroll name origin. Named after the fictional character Superman, arms extended forward in flight. The exercise mimics that flying pose. It became popular in physical therapy for spinal extension training. Classical building anthropological perspective. Humans evolved upright, spinal extension strength, supports posture, counters forward flexion, protects from collapse. Modern sitting weakens these muscles. Anatomical heart, physical benefits, strengthens lower back, activates glutes, improves spinal endurance, enhances posture. It restores extension strength, lost to desk culture. Brain mental effect. The position feels exposed. You must hold, engage, breathe. It builds endurance in stillness. Let's start with the Superman exercise. Begin by lying face down with your arms extended and legs straight. Engage your glutes and lower back to lift your arms, chest, and legs simultaneously. Maintain the top position for 2 to 3 seconds, focusing on the contraction in your posterior chain. Slowly and with control, return to the starting position. This exercise targets the lower back, glutes, and hamstrings. The Superman strengthens the posterior chain, improves posture, and enhances core stability. Swimmer scroll name origin. Named for its resemblance to swimming strokes while lying prone. Used in rehab and athletic warm-ups. Classical building evolutionary tie. Humans have swum for survival for thousands of years. Alternating limb movement trains cross-body coordination, a primal neurological pattern. Anatomical heart physical benefits. Improves scapular control, activates posterior shoulders, builds spinal stability, enhances cross-pattern coordination. It strengthens movement across the body, not just isolated muscles. Brain mental. Requires rhythm and awareness. You must coordinate opposite limbs, brain and body working together. Next is the swimmer. Start lying face down with arms extended and legs straight. Lift the opposite arm and leg slightly. Contract your glutes and lower back. Alternate lifting the opposite arm and leg in a controlled swimming motion. Maintain a controlled, rhythmic motion throughout the exercise, keeping your core engaged. Continue the repetitions for a set time or number. The swimmer is a dynamic exercise for the entire posterior chain. Benefits include improved coordination, core stability, endurance, and increased back endurance. Donkey kicks, scroll name origin. Named because the leg drive resembles a donkey kicking backward. Common in early calisthenics and rehab settings. Classical building anthropological insight. Hip extension is the engine of human locomotion. Running, jumping, climbing, all depend on glute power. Modern sitting weakens this pattern. Anatomical heart, physical benefits. Glute activation, pelvic stabilization, lower back protection, hip mobility improvement. Strong glutes reduce lower back strain. Brain mental, feels simple, but requires focus to avoid arching the spine. Precision over speed. Moving on to donkey kicks. Start on all fours, hands and knees, with a flat back and engaged core. Lift one leg back and up, keeping the knee bent at a 90-degree angle. Squeeze your glutes at the top of the movement and hold for 1 to 2 seconds. Lower the leg back to the starting position under control and repeat. This exercise targets the glutes and hamstrings. Donkey kicks strengthen and shape the glutes, improve hip mobility, and enhance core stability. Fire hydrant scroll name origin. Named because the lifted leg resembles a dog at a fire hydrant. Became common in physical therapy for hip stability. Classical building evolutionary angle. Lateral hip strength is critical for walking, running, changing direction. Side-to-side stability determines injury risk. Anatomical heart physical benefits. Strengthens glute medius. Protects knees. Improves hip alignment. Enhances balance. Weak lateral hips contribute to knee pain. Brain mental. Controlled abduction requires slow intent. It trains discipline in isolation. Next is the fire hydrant. Start on all fours, keeping your back flat and core engaged. Lift one bent leg out to the side, resembling a dog at a fire hydrant. Squeeze your glutes at the top of the movement and hold for 1 to 2 seconds. Return the leg to the starting position with control and repeat. This exercise primarily targets the glutes and hips. The fire hydrant strengthens the gluteus medius, improves hip mobility, and reduces lower back pain. Hip raise, glute bridge, scroll name origin, also called the glute bridge. Bridge refers to the body forming a bridge shape from shoulders to knees, used in rehab long before fitness trends adopted it. Classical building anthropological perspective. Hip extension drives, sprinting, jumping, lifting. Humans evolved powerful hips. Chairs weaken them. Anatomical heart physical benefits. Glute strength, hamstring activation, lower back support, pelvic control. Strong hips equals protected spine. Brain psychological layer. This movement teaches posterior awareness. Most people can't feel their glutes engage at first. Training this builds mind-muscle connection. The final exercise is the hip raise. Lie on your back with your knees bent and feet flat on the floor, hip width apart. Engage your glutes and press your hips up towards the ceiling, forming a straight line from your shoulders to your knees. Squeeze your glutes at the top and hold this position briefly. Slowly lower your hips back down to the starting position under control. The hip raise targets the glutes and hamstrings. Benefits include strengthening the glutes, stabilizing the core, and improving posture. Thank you for joining this bodyweight workout video, focusing on the back and posterior chain. Remember to maintain consistent form for best results.